but all of our forces them, they don't join the Ambazonian Ground Zero Commanders and Generals Unity Forum. All the ADF, they don't join them also. Commander Rambo for inside Alabukam, you two don't join them. Now why down Sisa Yabachu, the B Force for use Tifman now we Chi Omega. Are the B Force Okola say Tifman because that boy that over kidnapped for Bamenda. There is just no way. All man be pissed off with even the forces them where they be there for AD for egg of C. Man call and so because they don't see the day again. But all of our forces them, they don't join the Ground Zero Commanders and Generals Unity Forum. And I go play some audio for Packard 1 when I be the big man for inside our forces them for Bui. He be the big man for egg of C for D. Omar talks saying he be the big man for egg of C for D. But the fact say he don't join this group, he don't tell na say all of our forces them. If some man talks say they for Warana IG or na for egg of C na just lip service, then they now for this group and a good thing and a also bad thing.
So when I don't hear as Capo Daniel don't explain and for una, say all or at least majority of all the Amba terrorists on the ground, they don't join the so-called Ground Zero Commanders and Generals Forum because they don't abandon their so-called political groups in the diaspora. So the question comes back to, why would anyone want to go and dialogue with the Ayabacho, Sako, Chris Anu? Why? They have no leverage, no legitimacy to talk even on behalf of the Amba boy we carry gun on the ground. So why would you go and appease them or go dialogue with them or go negotiate anything with them? It's a simple question. And this one, even at the first time, the evidence be glaring for all man for Siam. And I don't talk on before. Before I even continue, I want to make una listen to another testimony. It come out from Christopher Anu. It talk him live on Facebook with the face, with the voice, with the name, with video. Where it talk him, he explain how Amba terrorists, they kidnap some person. The victim, his relatives, they call Chris Anu, beg him to make it intervene, they release their loved one. Chris Anu take a phone, call the Amba terrorists on the ground, tell them, say, it be Secretary Chris or whatever nonsense. The Amba terrorists ask, say, Secretary, wait he. When I listen, then we'll talk after.
We do not have the mechanism to enforce those rules, even if we make them. In the diaspora, when we talk about a coalition of the willing, for example, we can prevail upon each other because we are all here in the diaspora. But on ground zero, you make rules and say, don't extort people, don't collect any ransom, just make your appeals to the people, and if people say, damn you, who are you to tell me what to do? Let me give you, there was a time somebody was abducted on the ground, and they called me. They called me because I happened to have my number to play that I should intervene. Listen to what happened. They gave me the phone number of the abductors. I called them and said, hey, how are you, my friends? You know, who were very jovial. And I said, this is Secretary Chris. This was quite a while ago, I think about a year ago. And I said, this is Secretary Chris, how on a day? They asked me, so you be Secretary Witty? You be Secretary Witty? That is to tell you that when it comes to that, forget, they don't know you. You can call yourself president or this or that. They don't care. They just want their money. So yes, those rules will be really good. The problem is on ground zero. Who enforces them?
I will play some of that audio them, and I will come for explain for now later on. And because our people, they always take things for context, which I tell Nana say, they group them way, then they for the all majority of our forces, then they participate for this group. This group, now a group for our forces, then for ground zero, they go to discuss within themselves, they go to handle things within themselves. The ramifications are many. We will come for that one later on. We make a first play some of the audio, then we come off for the make our people then know, and then I go come later on for explain.
Yeah, what you that make I don't go do no. Say you don't go check up place for that day. Carry things them or things where they put store. You carry things them for day. Drive on man, they don't enter forest now. So now the latest information where when they come stand for Menka, they call me.
So the one has some incident where it happened around side for Menka where population then also people they run the run because say we don't get forces the way they don't come for some places they one can collect tax them. I go explain for una later on, but I think now the wrong audio that one come early. Make a play the one for Park Card 1.
Good evening, House. Good evening, Ground Zero Generals and Commanders Forum. At the camp for Mekame, we know say the case will be between Odugunaya and Isakaba. For inside problem-solving house, Isakaba say the weight order now from a leaders them from Diaspora. But where the Ground Zero Generals and Commanders Unity Forum is there for solve problems. You don't talk for them with harsh voice, you don't respect no man. So the decision, it don't be taken. Say, Isakaba, a number, a gate for be removed from all the forums where they concern the Unity Warriors or the Ground Zero Generals and Commanders Unity Forum. They no get for step out of that zone until the materials will be given back to the owners. And if any of them step out, enter any zone, they get for be arrested. And their civilians, they get for caution their civilians. Any civilian will get out of that zone and a tongue, a slip, to immediate arrest. No say civilians and they were so one that they take sides.
So na decision that we Parker one the talk and for Insta group day as a member of that group.
So when I don't hear this guy where he talk Chris Anu and Capo Daniel na Pussy and Arata. Both of them na Amba terrorism, yes. In the diaspora, yes. But both of them, they no agree on nothing. Na enemies. But the one thing where they agree on, now say the Amba terrorists on the ground, they know they listen to the ones them in the diaspora. So the question comes back to why dialogue or negotiate or try for appease the idiots, the way they did for Facebook, they rant around, like Christopher Anu, like Capo Daniel, like Ayabacho Lucas, like Sako Ikome. Why talk to them? Why appease them? Why even care about what they say? They have no leverage. Now this goes back to the people, the way they work and talk to ministers, these scavengers, them, political or failed politicians, them, where they work and call for dialogue and negotiation to resolve the Anglophone crisis. Those people are political vultures. They don't see the Anglophone agitation where it don't morph into Ambazonia terrorism. They don't see them as a way for bring back or for revive their failed political dreams. So they don't see announce it so as blood day on the streets. They want to make as much money and as much political capital as possible. Now that they talk about dialogue negotiation, it has nothing to do with ending the Ambazonia terrorism. It's all about positioning themselves or make political position, for make political capital for themselves. That is all it is. The one thing where it be so fantastic, now when you hear these kind of people, they can't talk about, say, there are two parties to this conflict. There are two parties to this conflict. But when the Amba terrorists, they go kill people then for Manfe, for Egbeko village, I know see none of them can talk, say there are two parties. Because the people the way the Amba terrorists attack them, were they one of the parties to the conflict? Except when I want to talk, say the two parties to the conflict are the Ambazonia terrorists versus the Anglophone civilian population. Just yesterday when I see me for post them, and I go quote it because now one of our detractors, now one of the people in that time we started talk for 2018, they did everything in their power for try for sabotage, which way would they do? But today they talk exactly which way me I start talking for 2018. Me for post and yesterday say over this weekend we pass on the 25th of November and 26th of November, just these 2 days for this weekend we pass so the Amba terrorists they don't kill 7 Anglophone civilians just in the northwest. 6 of them they kill them now for Bamenda. When I remember that attack when they go attack for Big G from Quen, and then they go kill that girl. Some 15-year-old girl where they go kidnap her, the girl begged them, say they no kidnap her, they shoot the 15-year-old girl, kill him. Okay? And then plus the teacher or the mayor where they kill him for Balikumbat, for Ngoketunja, the deputy or the vice deputy mayor or whatever, where be also been a vice principal for some school, for Ndop, where they go kill him. all of those people, are Anglophone civilians, them, where the Amba terrorists, they target them, they kill them in just that one weekend, in just the Northwest alone. But now, how many military, the Amba terrorists, they kill them in that same weekend? The answer is 0. For tell when I say the two parties to the conflict, where these idiots, they go talk on Facebook and for TV and radio, now Anglophone civilians versus the Ambazuna terrorists. So what has that got to do with the Cameroon government? Are they attacking the Cameroon government? No. Are they killing the Cameroon government? No. How are they affecting CPDM? How are they affecting President Paul Biya and the government? Nothing. They are targeting Anglophone civilians. Whether or not the lockdowns, the shutdowns, the Monday ghost towns, whether or not the digging up of roads, school boycott, hospitals where they attack them, Manu massacre for whether or not the one for Berlin acquired, the one for Memphis Central, the one for Egbeko Village, the one for the Bon Motor Park, QRC Okoyong, and all these attacks them for example, in Chang Parish, for Manfe, where they go attack, they burn down the church, they kidnap Reverend Fathers, and all of these attacks are against civilians. They don't attack the Cameroon military. So what are the two parties to the conflict you are talking about? So when I say now, why that way recently, all the people, the political vultures, where they talk about dialogue, negotiation, they don't shut up. They don't shut down quiet. They don't still talk about dialogue anymore. When I know why? Because they don't get nothing to go by. Because they really desperately want for talk, say there are two parties to the conflict, now Cameroon government and Amba. May they go sit down for table negotiate. But every single day, Amba, they give them concrete evidence. Say Cameroon government is not their enemy. It's not a party to the so-called conflict. Now the Anglophone civilians versus the Ambazonia terrorists. So those where they will now call for dialogue, good. When I tell the Anglophone civilians, they may they go sit down, dialogue with the Amba terrorists for arrange and settle their differences, because that is those are the two conflicts, the two parties to the conflict. They are not attacking the Cameroon military. They instead dodge gendarme, dodge the military, dodge the army, dodge the police, dodge the SDO, dodge the DOs, dodge the governor's office. They go attack the civilians, them, they kill them. Madam Ayafo Florence, them, and all of these people, them. Even Amba, they go kill Amba. Amba don't kill Amba more than how Cameroon military don't kill them. So what are the two parties to the conflict you are talking about? The people, the way they always talk about dialogue. Dialogue with who to achieve what? Capo Daniel don't tell Una. Say even the Amba terrorists where they carry guns on the ground, they don't listen to the idiots in the diaspora. Christopher Arno don't tell Una again. Say the boys on the ground, they don't listen to them in the diaspora. So based on that and armed with that knowledge, I implore Una, my fellow Anglophone and Francophone Cameroonians in general, especially those in government, those in positions of power, those where they're in positions where they feel talk, the population, they listen. Educate the people about the truth and the reality where they happen in the Anglophone zone. No go to call for dialogue where it no go yield no fruits. What you should be explaining to the people is, how do you disarm the terrorists where they carry guns in their hands? How do you take the guns away from the people that are killing Anglophones? Those where the worker talk say, they are killing us. They are killing. Who is the they? Who is killing Anglophones? That is the question where you get to ask them. Who is killing Anglophones? Explain that for me. For every one Anglophone where you talk to military to kill them, I will show you 10. When Anglophone versus Anglophone, they kill them. 10. So, but then because of our wickedness and the bad belly, when I always talk about them, Anglophone man only see that the one person where military by mistake kill them. A military motto where it day in an emergency situation, they run, they go for some side. If by mistake knock some person, knock Okada man, a die when an accident. But when that people go come out for street, they riot, all side na commotion. But when Amba terrorists, they plan an attack, they enter inside Bamenda for an entertainment place, for bar where people they drink. They go shoot down 8 people and kill them. Dozens others are there for hospital. Not a single one Bamenda man no come as I say the protest or they agitate about that. Now because it is not about killing Anglophones. It is not the killing of Anglophones that matter to Anglophones. Anglophones' life don't matter. Even to Anglophones, their lives don't matter. Because Anglophones are a wicked people. We wicked plus for ourselves. We wicked to the level where we kill our own people them. And then shouldn't the word say, may probably I can't stop, may probably I can't stop we from killing our people. May probably I can't shouldn't dialogue with we so that maybe we'll stop for the kill ourselves. What level of stupidity and wickedness is that? And these kind of people, when you call them Anglophones, they go vex. Is that not foolishness? You're going to kill yourself, kill your people, and then the wait say, maybe probably I can't dialogue with you for stop you from killing yourselves. How many military when I don't kill them? You think say if after 2 or 3 months when I by mistake kill 2 or 3 military, that is the leverage when I get them. When a gendarme or police or retired forestry officer, when I go ambush you, kill him for your house, kidnap the one I want kidnap him for ransom. At the end of the day, every single day when I take away the lives of Anglophones, even the military officer when I kill him, I guarantee when I say the majority of them now Anglophones. Anglophones killing Anglophones, standing there waiting for President Paul Biya to come and dialogue and negotiate with them to stop them from killing themselves. You could hear Anglophone person go talk to this, so the killings of Egbeko, it they blame gendarme, it they blame military, say military don't become quick enough, can't rescue them, but they not blaming the Amba where they can't kill them. They not blame the Amba where they can't open fire for kill them, the civilians. They blame the military, say military not become fast enough for can't save them. First question we get to asking us, they save you from what? From who? Who will kill you? No, now you are picking them. Who give them that gun? No, now you. Time when I will go for farm, you pass see them, you throw 500 for ground, they pick them. Who say you think they take that 500, keep them? They add them up, they buy gun, they add them up, they buy bullet. They turn come back, can't kill you with that gun and that bullet. And then you want me some man cry? You want me some man worry? You want me Yaoundé match for Yaoundé, they feel sorry for you? Life does not work that way. So the question comes back to dialogue with who and to achieve what? If you like, for the few people the way they inside Cameroon government, the appeasement committee where they believe in appeasing terrorists. When I go, she don't talk all the talk when I want to talk with Ayabacho, Sako, Chris Anu, and all those idiots on Facebook. Whether not for Canada or Switzerland, at the end of the day, when I go come back on ground zero, and when I go realize that now only the solution where we don't prescribe them, it go work. We get to compromise all the Ambazuna terrorists. We have to kill them all. That is the only solution. And we not just talking by mob, we don't prove them for now. Look at all the places them in the Anglophone zone where it don't calm down, where it get peace and tranquility, normalcy they return, IDPs they return, banks they open, schools they open, churches they open, community centers them, credit unions them they open. Look at all those places them, all of those places them. Na kumkumization, it fix them. No be na dialogue. Look at the BLM.
Will not deny me person not get a leader for diaspora. Not take orders from a leader for kill your own brother or for disarm your own brother. And according to the case as will be the solvent for the other house, for problem solving house, Isakaba Innova talk 1 or 2 things that apart from say anything where he want talk, I talk now say he wait orders from the defense chair, from we the come defense chair before if he talk for any man. You could disarm your own brothers where you and ye dey for ground the fight one enemy. Then you the wait me man for diaspora give you orders before you go release their weapons. How small and look if we be judge this case bad.
So now some of those issues then that what the one for bring up for now. As our forces that don't join for this group now a very good thing because they get time for get discussion amongst themselves, for understand themselves. And that one a very good thing. So you get a lot of positive things then. And I will come with certain things and we would need for be mindful of and we need for remind them of them. It be very important. After all, no group no be ever get command and control from Ambazonia. Now always a matter of influence. And our soldiers they need to recognize them. Ambazonia they need to recognize this reality as we go to enter for this new phase for our liberation struggle. A lot of things then go be solved. Then go be a reawakening of the spirit of our people. There is hope in the air for all Ambazonian them where they don't get into this quagmire for the past years. They don't know if they're left or they're right. I want to assure when I say things they will turn out well. Things shall turn out well. Capo Daniel looking out for you. Signing off. And we'll go update Una about what did happen internationally as well. In this special edition, I promise we'll do that today. God bless you all.